So super, super funny, right, guys? I won a Yeti microphone. You've all heard me talk about the Yeti versus the ART2100 or the Samson Q2U. This is a condenser microphone. This is a dynamic microphone. As you can see, I'm far away, so you can have multiple people sitting around. But my chair is squeaky, the heater's on, and I'm sure you hear those things, right? So with the condenser mic, you probably hear all of these things, right? You hear me tapping on the desk. Not my favorite thing. There are different ways that you can use this microphone. I'm not fully aware of them, but let's just go through the pattern settings. So right now we're on pattern setting, whatever the infinity sign is. Now I'm going to move it to whatever the Pac-Man sign is. Oh, I hit the mute button. So there's a mute button on this thing too. But now we're on the Pac-Man. And now I'm going to move us to whatever the circle pattern is. And again, you can see that I'm hearing my voice from far away. But if I make any noise, you're hearing it. You're probably even hearing my desk. Now I'm going to move into the last pattern setting. And I'm just going to have a conversation with you. I, again, don't love condenser because, well, for many, many reasons. But realistically, you're hearing the background noise. You're hearing all the things I'm doing. The nice thing about dynamic is it has to be right here, but that means it's only really picking up your voice. So it's not picking up your voice bouncing off the walls, bouncing off the things, the squeaky chair. It's not picking up that stuff. So I am going to pause this and I am going to plug in my trusty ART2100 and show you the difference. Are you ready for this? It's crazy. Now we are plugged back into the ART2100. I am really excited because I know you can hear the difference. The heater is still on. I can still tap on the desk and tap on this. I can move the microphone around, and I'm sure you're starting to see the difference. My squeaky chair, you may hear some of it, but you aren't going to hear as much. The power of dynamic. Here's the problem. If I move the microphone way away from my face, you can still hear it, but that's part of the thing. So the condenser will pick up and will not change the tonality of your voice, but you gotta, this is why I tell you go dynamic for editing purposes. Unless you're somebody who's like me who loves to edit audio and take out all that background noises and know all the tips and tricks, you're gonna spend a lot of time when you're dealing with this thing. This thing is not my friend. I thank the person that I won it from, but good Lord, no. This is not something I would recommend because it involves so much more editing and a quiet space. Like, guys, we have lives. We don't have podcast studios where we have soundproofing and all of that stuff. Don't use the Yeti. It's a trendy, cutesy thing. Oh, look at me and my Yeti. No. No. Look at me and my ART2100 or my Samsung Q2U. So much better quality and realistically way less editing. So I'm excited. I want to know what you think.